Oh, a microphony.
And a phony at the mic.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
The Doctor of Discernment is now online.
You know, much like my show, in that it's a local reaction to things that are happening on a federal level.
Dispensing a daily dose of common sense. No prescription required.
Wow, do I have a boatload of stuff for you, from the crazy to the absurd. Let's start getting into it because, I mean, it is bizarro world out there. And I say, if it's obvious to me, should be obvious to everyone. Oh, wow. Who could have seen this coming?
This is the Fourth Hour with Greg Belfrage.
Hold on to your butts.
Broadcasting from my basement bunker beneath Kettle Radio. Welcome to the Fourth Hour. It's great to have all of you along again. There's already a lot of comments in the comment section, questions that are being asked. And I'm going to circle back. I will come back to some of the questions that you guys have asked. I'll do that at the end of the video. I want to get to some of the things that are happening right now. This 15 minutes goes incredibly quickly, so I don't want to waste a lot of time. The president being praised for revealing his reason why is he motivated to end wars. The president was on Fox and Friends this morning and talking about it. He was talking about Zelensky and Putin. They haven't exactly been best friends, the president said. They haven't gotten along very well. Let's go down here. What is motivating Trump to end conflicts around the world? If I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I want to try to get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole, but if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons. And I'll tell you, that hit me. I'm telling you, and I said this following the president's assassination attempt, he is a different person since that assassination attempt. He really is a different person. And I think we are seeing some conversion going on in the president's heart as a result of those attempts to end his life. And so he has the ability to be self-deprecating at times, I think. And this is one of those times, saying I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. That's what he hears, but he's which of course from the left, I don't know that he's at the bottom of the totem pole, but that really kind of caught my attention. Also, the president ruling out putting American boots on the ground in Ukraine, because that question's being asked already over at Politico, and I'll pull up a story there here for you in just a moment. But the president ruled out sending U.S. military forces to Ukraine as part of the U.S. security guarantees. He said, the American public has my assurance that there won't be American boots on the ground defending that border in Ukraine. I'm president, and I'm just trying to stop people from being killed, he said. Trying to see if there's anything else. He said the U.S. would support the Europeans in providing Ukraine with security, and he hinted that much of that support would be air power. We're willing to help them with things, especially probably if you could talk about by air, because nobody has the kind of stuff we have. No kidding. So anyway, no American boots on the ground in Ukraine, the president is saying. So let's give you a different perspective. This one coming from Politico. Inside Trump world's reaction to the Zelensky reset. The way they word things at Politico, first of all, the last people on the planet I'm going to be looking to give me a reaction of what's going on inside Trump world is going to be Politico. Forget it. So anyway, here's what the Trump insiders are privately saying. Well, if they're saying it privately, how the hell do you know? This stuff just cracks me up. Anyway, and they had some talking points here, and this is what caught my eye. The Trump-Zelensky reset is real. From the moment Trump complimented Zelensky on his suit, all the way through to Vice President J.D. Vance's more easy rapport with Zelensky, the many thanks Zelensky offered, it was a totally different mood than the disastrous February meeting. And what they're saying here, what Politico is saying, is the Europeans. It was because the Europeans were there. I mean, would that be the same Europeans this president has laughed in the face of previously? Somehow that's the difference. Anyway, the Europeans were very positive today, but they're tedious. This is a White House official, but they were really good. And if you just were an observer of the 2 hours today, you'd say, wow, that's like a family, a happy family. But they all have their own little thing they want to have happen, which is human nature. So the president, this is interesting. Trump offered to go straight to a trilateral meeting. So in other words, Zelensky, Putin, and Trump. But one senior administration official says when Trump called Putin to offer the trilateral meeting, Putin said, you don't have to come. I want to see him, Zelensky. I want to see him one-on-one. And Trump's team started working on that. So that's why initially the president had said maybe the three of them, and then it was no, that Putin and Zelensky would meet privately. And, wouldn't you give anything to be a fly on the wall of that meeting between Zelensky and Putin? So anyway, that the rest of this, security guarantees and a lot of that you can find. If you're interested in some more of that, you could find it at Politico. Then the New York Post says that Putin and Zelensky could meet in the next few weeks. So let's take a look. Next 2 weeks, they promise to meet. Don't know where yet. During a break in the discussions, Trump called Putin. Yeah, I talked about that at length this morning. I don't know that there's anything new beyond that other than they are thinking about meeting in the next few weeks. Okay, let's take a look at, I want to go back to Robert's apologizing for not being here yesterday. No worries, Robert. No worries. Life, I understand. We've all got lives, buddy. Brian said, so Greg likes Batman and I'm a car guy. Put them together, you get the Batmobile. What version of the Batmobile is your favorite? So Brian's asking everyone, as far as me, you got to love the Barris Batmobile from the 1960s. I still do. I just think it's great. But the Michael Keaton Batmobile from the Keaton films, also awesome. I remember sitting in the movie theater when the trailer for Batman first came out. And they were getting a lot of heat. There was a lot of negative press at the time. Fans were unhappy. The Michael Keaton had been selected and they're doing the campy Batman. And we've already seen that. So Warner Brothers was concerned about that. So they put together this trailer that appeared in movie theaters. And I remember specifically it appeared at Twins. Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and Twins? One of the trailers at Twins was for 1989's Batman. And when that trailer opens, I should have pulled it up here for you this morning. The trailer opens, it's the back of the Batmobile with flames coming out. And I was like a kid on Christmas morning. So yeah, I love that I love that Batmobile. Also, here's the comment from Robert I wanted to grab. Robert is asking if anybody else likes listening to old radio shows. Robert, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of old radio shows, the old radio dramas, because it leaves so much to the imagination. That's what I love about it. The imagination, rather than showing it to you on a screen, your imagination is filling in all the gaps. And I just love the old radio shows. I thought they were so incredibly well done. Trying to see if there are any other comments. Denise says, I'm a car girl, but I haven't seen any Batman after Michael Keaton. So I like the original Batmobile from the TV series. Yeah, I think there's something about that Batmobile. There's something about every Batmobile. I will say, I thought that was the one thing lacking in the Batman, but they went in a different direction with the Batmobile, and I'm still kind of warming up to it. Yeah, Brian's like me. Favorite Batmobile, the 89 Batmobile from the Batman series. I had no idea that we would spend so much time talking about Batmobiles today. That was not my intention. When I started prepping this today, I had absolutely no intention of talking Batmobiles. So we're going to leave it there. You have made it to the end of the video. So you are part of my gallery of champions, and a special salute to the Bunker Brigade. I've been sharing their comments. I'm trying to pick up more subscribers as always, so please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Otherwise, I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, I'm underground and gone.